Here we go.
Good morning, Facebook family. Good morning. And yes, I use the word family. So if you are out there, hello, good morning. I consider you my family. We're joining today, day 657 of Wake Up Everybody. I am Tiffany Fosmire-Mathias. I'm your facilitator today, and we are talking about exactly that, family. So I have a gentle ask for you. If you are up and you think that there should be somebody here in the space with us who's normally here or who might get a little inspiration off of today's session, please go wake them up, text them, call them, beep them, hit them in Messenger, but let them know to come and join us in this space. Good morning, Doreen. Good morning, Adam. Who else do we have in with us in the space this morning? Abimbola, good morning. I see Rachel is joining as well. Good morning, good morning. Hey, family. I have an ask. It's been a while since I've been in this space, but I'm seeing a lot of profile pictures and just names. So if you can come into the space on camera this morning, that'd be great. I don't care if you're still laying in the bed and you have your scarf tied around your head or your do-rag, but yes, please join us this morning. Let me see your beautiful faces, family. Good morning, Adam.
Peace and blessings.
Good morning. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. I saw your comment. No problem. Go ahead, get that workout on. All right. Good morning. Does that say Naomi that's joining us? Hello, good morning, Naomi.
Good morning, love. How are you doing?
I am well. How are you?
I am fine. I am new to the Woo crew, so I'm just going to listen in today.
Okay, well, welcome, welcome. I was gonna say that your face and your name didn't seem familiar to me, but I have been on hiatus for the last 6 weeks as I was managing a summer camp, which was quite exciting. So welcome in. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So everybody, if you're just waking up, if you can, get yourself something to drink so you can hydrate yourself. I'm drinking lemon water. And that's my family. That's my son. He's getting ready for his first day of school. So I'm multitasking and juggling here because that's what you do when it comes down to family. Yes. Yes. Good morning. Yes, baby. How can I help you? Yes, and fluff. He's growing out his hair. And so, when little boys grow out their hair, they're in that awkward stage of an afro that needs some shaping. So, but I'm proud of him. He's twisting it. Do I need to comb it? Just pick it out, baby. With the gel? Okay, yes. Charter schools, August start backs.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, we're learning. Discerning. running, we're striving. Together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together, together.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up, everybody, family. Good morning. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Tiffany Fosmire-Mathias. I'm your facilitator. I am an author. I am a coach and an employment coach, a community leader and youth activist. And today we are here to talk about and discuss family. Who is family? Who do you define as family? What makes them family? And sometimes the struggles that come with family. So if you have a family member who you might want to join us here in session, please do so. Please let them know to join us. And let's get this conversation started. So John Carl, if you could pull up the first slide, I want to share an image or gallery of images with the Wu family here. So this is my family. So I come from a very large, mixed, blended, and extended family. And just going from left to right, top to bottom, the first picture, this is my biological father's side of the family. So this is at my niece's baby shower last year. And I'm with my brother and two of my sisters, who I didn't connect with until I was in my teens, and then reconnected with them again in my 30s because I had lost contact with them. And then the middle picture in the top is my favorite photo from my wedding. Started out as a picture of my husband and some of his cousins, and then everybody just sort of kept coming in and piling and piling and piling. And when I saw that happen, I was like, oh, I got to get in on this too. And I'm already short, and there were already short people in the front. I was like, well, what do I do? And there I am sitting on the floor in my wedding gown so that I could be a part of this picture. And then this is my work family. We were dressed up for Ugly Sweater Day at work. And then down on the bottom, on the left-hand side, and this one I get a little emotional about, that is my mom and my 5 siblings from my mom. And that is at my father's repast in 2020. He was a huge Giants fan. And so everybody was decked out in Giants red, white, and blue. The middle picture on the bottom, those are my Diamond Writer sisters. And I've mentioned that I'm an author. And so this is the women's group that I write with, and they are my family. And then this one kind of got cut off. That is a picture of my 5 children at our wedding. So that is our, my immediate family. That is the family I created with my husband. And we can take the slide down now. Thank you. So in those, that gallery of images, I shared with you who I consider family, and there's family by blood, and there's family by what I call love, the family that I chose to say, you know what, you're my family. You're who I consider family. Right now in this Woo space, I consider the people who are in this community to be my Woo family. And so I'm going to throw out my first question to the community for today. How do you define family? What makes or qualifies someone to become part of your inner circle and receive the title family? I'm gonna let you think about that for a moment, let it marinate and roll around. I know for me, sometimes it can be an experience that we go through that makes us family. So for the Wu family, it's a healing process. We're all going through communicative healing together. My work family, we are family because we work together. Sometimes I spend more waking hours with them than I was with my nuclear family. And we built trust and bonds. Truth be told, a lot of my employees who report directly to me would begin to call me Ma because they would come to me for advice and I would nurture them like I was their mother as well. And then I have family who, we'll discuss them later. We share DNA and we may not be considered family, but they're still my relatives because we are related through DNA. And so I kind of love them from afar. I still love them. They're still my family, but I love them from afar. So I see a couple of comments that have been dropped in the chat, and I did see a hand go up, Rachel's hand go up. So John Carl, do you want to lead with Rachel, or do you want to read the comments and then we go with Rachel?
Well, thank you for giving me that option. And
Yes.
I'd like to start with the comments before we go to Rachel.
Great, thank
So,
you.
the question was, how do you define family? We have Omina, who said, yesterday was my dad's earthly solar return, but he transitioned 3 years ago.
Ashe, Amina, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. We have Naomi, who said, family to me are people who support me and I support them.
Mhm.
Amina gives her full definition here. I define family as tribe, as beings who I've known for just as long as my immediate family.
Mhm.
Also going through various experiences that have shown me loyalty, support, love, and tenacity.
Beautiful, Amina.
Thank you. I was just going to jump in and correct the pronunciation of Omena's name.
Amina, yes. Thank you. Yes. All right. Yes,
now
Rachel.
we'll
We'll
go
call Rachel into the space now with her voice. Thank you.
Yes.
Blessings, everybody. Good morning. So for me, what I consider family is time spent, quality time. There's a lot of times in life where somebody says we're family, we get together on these quote unquote holidays, and that's the only time you see them. So for me, it's time spent. It's you being able to reach out to that person when you need them, if you need them, not monetarily support, support, emotional support, mental support, and unconditional love, with understanding that everybody goes through life. Sometimes when let's say me disappearing at times in my life where I just needed to get my stuff together and my thoughts together, it was looked upon as like, oh, she forgot about us. To think about like what another person's shoes look like before you judge that they're not being quote unquote your particular idea of what family or sister or best friend should be like, so just
Right.
being in this space of unconditional love, understanding, respect, and communication is the biggest thing.
Absolutely.
Communicate when you feel I'm complete. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. That statement that you said about, judging someone's shoes and not knowing their situation. I had mentioned, I have family, but they're relatives because we share DNA, so therefore we're related. And that's the kind of group of people that I'm referring to. Those who, if they know the family tea, they're gonna talk about you, behind you. And then you come into the room and they're like, oh, hey, cuz, how are you? Man, we're still family because we share DNA. We still see each other at these events or whatever. But I may hold closer to my heart space one of my work family members because there is that judgment isn't there, or that I'm able to turn to them quicker, my work family or my woo family or my diamond writer family, and turn to them in my time of need and not feel shame or embarrassment, ridicule the same way if I did that with my relative family. Like, you know what, if I come and ask for this help, I know there's going to be some type of lecture to come along with it. As a child, I was kind of told who my family was. So how many of us, and this can, you can raise your real hand or your digital hand, how many of you, your mom and your dad's best friends became auntie or uncle, and therefore their children became your cousins? I know that's how I was raised. Like, as soon as mom and dad had a best friend or, you know, somebody who they associate, that automatically became auntie this person, that, you know, uncle this one, and then their kids were my cousins. So I still have some of those to this day, and I'll see them on social media and pop on to their page because they posted something and be like, hey, cuz, how are you? And I think that happens in the BIPOC community because of the breaking of the families during slavery and being snatched away from your home and sold to another plantation, or running away, and now you had to build this bond with this other group of people that you were running away with. And I think for me personally, that's where this term of building love family comes from. So if anybody agrees or disagrees, I would like you to come into the space with your thoughts on that. For the BIPOC community, does building these families come from something that's innate in our DNA? Because this is what we had to go through in order to survive this dark period in time, being a part of this country. So I do still see some hands up. Are those hands up because you have aunties and uncles who were mom and dad's best friends, or are you willing to come into the space with your voice? Is that Miss Teresa with her hand still up?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, good morning, family. My family came from Hartsville, South Carolina. So mostly like I think either my grandmother came up here first, but my grandmother, then my uncles, all of them, everybody came up. So everybody came because everybody went down south to Hartsville and lived in Hartsville, and so most everybody came up. And I think my father and Mr. Olin is the only two people that's left from that group. It was a lot of them. It was Mr. Cool, and Mr. Cool's wife. Miss Gert. So mostly everybody else is gone. So it's my father, Mr. Cool, Mr. Olin, um, and Gert. Out of all the husbands and wives, just the three of them is left. And so we grew up with them, they became our godfathers and everything. So and then my uncles and them, they all came up with their kids. So mostly everybody, that's the one thing I miss about us, is that we used to have all the family dinners and stuff. And no matter what, we all gathered together. So we don't do that. I feel like that's something that's missing a lot in our family, that we don't have them gatherings like we used
Okay.
to. That was so much fun, man. It was awesome. I hope and praying that we can get it back together and recreate it, here back in New York.
Okay. So 2 questions for you, Teresa, before you go. What is your relationship like with the children of those members that came up with your dad?
At one time, we was all very close, but I just recently started hanging back out with my cousin. One of the Mr. Cool daughter we haven't seen in a while. I don't hardly. I see my cousin. Actually, one of my cousins actually live in my building, which I didn't know that. I didn't know that was my cousin. He lives in my building, so I see him all the time. Him and his wife, which is cool. I'm just trying to think. I do see Mr. Odom when I go to my parents' house, and his daughter. So but she's my son. No, she's younger than my son. So, we involved with her. Just trying to think who else is here. And my cousins, we talk to each other, from time to time, but we're not as close as we used to. But Only a few of us, so that's what I'm saying. That's the thing that happened. I don't know how that happens. It's like, well, we was like a tight knit. It was like we got pictures of all of us,
Mhm.
in together, sitting on the floor, eating dinner and everything. And just, it's like, that's the part that I miss, because my grandma just together, all of us together. It didn't matter whether we like sometimes my uncles didn't get along. My uncles' wives didn't get along with my grandma, because my grandma was like, she thought she was a boss. She was a boss, and she tried to boss everybody. So
Right.
she used to be like thing. But even though if they had a thing, but when it came to dinner, everybody came to dinner.
All
Even
right.
with my grandparents, we all did that. We used to go to dinner and have fun. So it's like, even with that, everybody, even my mother's side of the family, they all started mingling together. So they used to play cards, and it was so much fun, y'all.
So
So
then, Teresa, that's what I tax you
I
with.
can't hear you.
I said, that's what I tax you with. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. So I challenge you to
Hmm.
send out a message, a text message, an email, literally started with the term, hey, family, it's been a minute. Let's get together and do a potluck game night like we used to have back in the days when we were little. I'll
Okay.
bring this and this game. Who's down? And if it's only one or two people the first time around, the next time you send out the, hey, family, it's that time, maybe more people will come and more people will come. And you'll bring back that connection that you had back when you were younger and still hold, that family together. All
You
right.
know, almost made me got me crying. Stop it this early in the morning.
All right, Teresa.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're
I'm
welcome,
I'm
darling.
definitely gonna do it today. I'm definitely.
All right.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too. All right. And I saw two hands. I saw Rachel, and I think it was Naomi's hand that was up. And I see a couple of more comments dropped in the chat. Rachel and then Naomi.
Yeah, so what comes up for me when I'm thinking about everything is like, I always say I don't have family, but I do have family, right? However, we are all a product of our same environment, homes of addiction. And it's very disheartening to sometimes be around because some made it out and some didn't. So I tend to stay away
Mm-hmm.
from that side because it triggers me to feel a certain way. And I don't want to be, I don't want to, I don't feel like as people we should gather in dysfunction
Okay,
ever,
absolutely.
right? So with any kind of, so for me, I just stay away from anything that was toxic. If I don't agree, and this is me, right? Games, parties in the house is all cool, but when alcohol, weed, other stuff is brought into the house when the kids are playing, I'm not cool with it, right? So that's something that I choose to be like, nah, I'm not gonna go to that birthday, or I'm not gonna go to that party because I already know the energy that it's coming with. And then there's eventually an argument or some kind of drama, and it's like, this is not my life. And if I don't surround my children at the time with that kind of energy, I'm not going to put my children in that space and myself in that space to experience something that I'm fighting so hard not to be.
Right. Exactly. And
Yes.
so when we're healing this, because this is the Woo community is a community of healing, and we've spoken on trauma bonds and we've spoken on cycle breaking. I absolutely wholeheartedly 110% agree with you that if you know that if I take my children into this environment with my family or my relatives, and this is what's going to happen, then absolutely do not take them and expose them to that. But
and then judge it while you're there, right? So just don't go.
Right. But that same hey family text message or email could go out to a girlfriend of yours and her children, So it's about, people are social creatures. We are not meant to be alone and isolated, which is why when you do wrong, you're put on punishment. And one of the first things that's taken away from you, even as a child, is your ability to socialize and engage. I know as a kid, if I acted up, my parents were like, oh, you can't hang out with your friends this weekend. In the penal system, it's the same thing. If an inmate gets into an altercation, the first thing they do is put them in isolation or solitary because it is punishment. I'm trying to help us break that punishment, that self-inflicted punishment in which we regress back into ourselves and distance ourselves from people. It's not everybody we need to distance ourselves from. We have to pick and choose who we call family, who we know we can call upon in those times of needs to help build that energy off of. I'm pretty sure right now, if some of us in the community dropped our telephone numbers and email addresses and was like, you know what, Rachel, I'm in your area, like I'm in Brooklyn, New York. You sound like you're from New York. I never confirmed if you're from New York, but I guarantee my number's gonna come up. If you hit me with a, hey, Tiff, let's go and do something, I would respond back to you, and you wouldn't be in that environment of judgment, alcohol, toxicity, drugs happening. Nah, it's gonna be a vibe, you know? So that's all I'm extending. Reach out and rebuild those connections with family, but you love family, the family you choose. All right. Did see the hand, Naomi. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off. Rachel, are we complete? Okay, thank you,
I am
darling.
complete. Yes, yes.
All right, Naomi, did you have your hand raised? Did I see your hand? Did your hand go up?
Good morning, family. Yes. I just wanted to say that exactly what you were saying, everybody else kind of said it already. You have a family that you're born into, but sometimes you make your own family. Like when I went into Marine Corps, that's a whole nother family. When I moved into Georgia, that became a whole nother family that I started putting together. Now I'm here in Texas, I'm building a whole nother family. So it's like, even though I moved from other places, they're still family, but it's the people that you surround yourself with that make your family.
Yes. Yes, it definitely is. And the ones that when you feel like you're breaking or bending under the pressures of the world and, you know, society around you, they'll help hold you up and give you that motivation and inspiration to get through whatever it is that you're getting through. Thank you. All right. I see a few comments in the chat, including one that came from Facebook. Let's bring in a voice from Facebook.
Yes, Tiffany. All right, let's get that. A Facebook comment came from Kaisha, and she says, "Good morning. Family to me is a strong connection I have with people, no matter the blood relationship."
Thank
Our,
you.
our next comment is from Omina, who says, "I relate, Tiffany, to being closer to my tribe than as my tribe fam as opposed to my DNA fam." And she also says, "Yep, my many adopted cousins and aunties."
Yes, thank you.
Uh,
All right.
Helen Taylor says, "I agree." She agrees with Teresa and Teresa's comment. And she also said, "I like the idea, talking to you, Tiffany, I like the idea of creating family gatherings."
Yes, thank you. And I have an assignment. We're gonna move on to that at the end of the session. I just want to recognize the time. It is 7:27. It is Monday. This is a short session. I probably need about 10 more minutes to complete and wrap up. All right. All right. So Celia and then Theodora. Celia, you able to join us? Okay, she might have some issue connecting. Theodora, I see your hand is up. Thank you.
Yes, my mom was an only child, so all of her best friends, which became our godparents, were our aunts, and those were her sisters. We had family gatherings, and my family was very important to my mother. So we still have them today. My mother transitioned about 20 years ago, but we still have family reunions every couple of years to get together. We don't see family every day, and you have all different types of family, but they're still your blood relatives. And then you have friends that become family.
Yes, absolutely. I love those
And
friends.
my Wu family.
Yes. Yes, our Wu family.
Hey, Miss Theodora, I love you. This is
Am I,
Teresa.
All
am I
right.
unmuted?
Okay. Yes, Celia. Thank you, darling. Come on into the space.
Yes, I got in a little late on the show this morning, but I love family. I grew up in a house where my grandmother was all about family. However, I have siblings on different sides because, my dad had kids, of other people. But what bothers me most is the jealousy, and how do you deal with that? Because when you're genuine and you're there for everybody and you just try to help, but then you see that there's this jealousy thing and you can't understand why, that really bothers me.
hmm So your question is, how do you deal with the jealousies that are within the family? You
Yeah, with
can't,
siblings, yeah.
right. You cannot control the fact that a sibling, a cousin, an auntie, uncle, whoever it is, may be in their mind space jealous of you. Now, the first thing we have to do is really figure out if jealousy really exists, or is that something that you're perceiving to be the case? Because maybe they're not jealous at all, so that air and space would have to be cleared. But if that's what it is, you can't heal or fix them. You can present yourself as a true and genuine sibling, niece, cousin, whatever it is, and let them know you love them, you wish them the best, you will support anything, that they're trying to do to better themselves and everything like that. And it's up to them to receive that love from you. But if they don't, that's not on you. Just continue to be your true and genuine self. And for those people who recognize it, they'll be continue to still be blessed with being in your presence. And those who don't will just naturally fall off to the side. We don't have to hold on to people who don't want to be held on to, even if they are family.
Yes,
All
thank
right.
you.
You're
Yes,
welcome,
I'm
darling.
definitely going to do that and just
Yes.
let go.
Yes. Yes. And tell them, going with love, going with love. I love you. You are my family. I wish for us to be close, but I understand if we can't. All right. Um, so I had tasked Teresa with sending out a text message or an email that said, "Hey, family." And I even told Rachel, like, if you want to, you know, be around a different group of family or friends or whatever it is, you can still send out that "Hey, family" email or text message. And I did that recently. So there's a trend on TikTok and social media called the rainbow picnic, in which everybody is assigned a color, and then you show up with your color and you have this picnic, this outing that's going on. If you're familiar with that or you've seen what I'm talking about, you can raise your digital hand or drop it in the chat that yes, you know what I'm talking about with the rainbow picnic. No?
Tiffany, while people are doing that, Kaisha had put in a question, and has nothing to do with this topic, but she wants to know, what part of Texas are you in?
I'm not in Texas. I'm in New York. It was shoot. Her name is at the tip of my tongue. It's our new member who says she's in Texas. She was in the Marine Corps and then went to Texas.
That's right, Naomi? Okay.
Naomi.
And she says Colleen. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Thank you, Naomi. See, so y'all might be close together. Hey, family. Or I might be in that side of Texas, because I have something going on there. Hey, family. So yes. So was anybody familiar with the trend that I was talking about with the rainbow picnic?
Yes, I love it, Tiffany. It's beautiful.
All right. So one of the things that I found most exciting about the rainbow picnic and why I had decided to do it with my family was that it was colorful, it was vibrant, and then it allowed people's creative energies to flow through and everything like that. So I am going to be having a rainbow picnic on September 4th. Yes, the Sunday before Labor Day. If you're interested, it's going to be in Brooklyn Bridge Park here in Brooklyn. But if you're interested in attending my rainbow picnic, please drop it in the chat. I would love to see you and say, hey, family, and hug and present, be with some of you who I've been in this virtual space with for the better part of 2 years now, and be able to connect on a more deeper level. I see a comment coming in from, I think that's Z.
Did you say September or
September.
September?
September 4th. It's the Sunday before Labor Day.
Okay.
Yes, Teresa. All right, Teresa, I'll send you the invite information.
Let me take care of the comments for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Our previous comment came in from Andrea Fisher, who shared her phone number. She took you on that challenge. She shared her phone number and her email address in the chat. So if you want to reach out to Andrea, you can do so. And then Adam, he shared that family to me is having a group of people that have a value system or code of ethics.
Yes.
And Zakia shared, I have biological family and many extended family, including my Wu family. When I was growing up, my maternal grandparents' generation kept the family connected, not so much after they transitioned. My mom's side, small as it is, are mostly all around the US. My dad's side are mostly in Bermuda and around the world. I do my best to connect. And after that, we have a few more comments. Zakia again said, I won't be in New York that soon. I would like to know about the next time.
Definitely.
Yes. And Andrea said she's interested in the rainbow picnic.
Okay, Andrea, I will send you out the invitation as well. I will capture or have the Zoom chat sent to me, but my information is also going to go up later, and you'll be able to capture that and reach out to me through that, through my telephone number and email addresses that will be going up. So again, I said I asked for 5 minutes. I need 1 more minute just to wrap up. And I appreciate everyone for staying in. This one is a quick activity. I want you to drop in the chat or come off of mute and share out loud a song that plays and you think of your family. So my favorite one right now, I used it during my promo when I was telling people on social media that I was going to be here today. It is by an artist called Skinny Fabulous, and the song is called Family. And there's certain lyrics in the song, and it's something to the effect where he said, brethren, even though we fall out, we're not going to let this, basically he's saying, even though we may fall out, we're not going to let the family fall apart. And so that is my mission, is to make sure that when it comes down to my families, whether it's my love family, my blood family, regardless of little hiccups that we may have, and I mean little hiccups, not major betrayals and things like that, that we still stay connected to one another. So yes, Abimbola, we are family. Talk about Sister Sledge. I sing that one in the shower sometimes. So are there any other songs that
We are family.
Yes, Teresa.
I got all my sisters with me. Hey, and my brother there.
Yeah.
I love that song. And the one by the OJ song. I forgot the one that the OJ family one too used to do.
Yes. Celia, you put Bob Marley's
Mine
One
is
Love.
Bob Marley's One Love.
You gonna sing it for us?
Oh no, I can't sing. But I just love that song. Every time I hear it, that's what it makes me feel, not just my immediate family, but all of us, you know.
Yes.
If we listen to the words of that song, we would try not to be so aggressive towards one another.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Evan Bowler put family reunion. It's a family reunion. That one, Evan Bowler. John Carl said California Love by Tupac and Dr. Dre. Hey, gotta get that Cali bop on. So
Yeah,
thank you,
Teresa.
everyone.
John, can you sing it for us?
Which one? California Love?
Yeah, I told John, can you sing it for us? I can hear because I don't know. I don't remember that song.
I know it starts out Welcome to the Wild Wild West, and that part by Dr. Dre, and then don't hit me with the rest of them, but I know the song. All right.
Everybody likes Everything Is Gonna Be All Right. I like that one by Bob Marley.
Oh yes, thank you.
3 little birds singing by my doorsteps, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and good. This is my message to you. I'm just waking up, people, so don't
Thank
worry
you.
about it. But it always plays in my heart. I love it.
No judgments. No judgment.
Yes.
All right. John Carl, can we bring up the last slide?
Sure, I can.
Thank you.
We only shared one of your slides, correct?
Yeah, we shared the first one, and I did not share the second one. We went right into the discussion of family and defining family, and I did not mention to bring up that slide. So we're gonna go to the last picture, the picture slide.
Okay. The slides kind of did some switcheroo on me, but I've got them back. So I head into that slide right now. Let's also acknowledge that you have a few more people in the chat who are interested in your rainbow picnic.
I know, I am so excited about this.
We have Doreen who shared her email and phone number. And also we have, going back up a little bit, it was, okay, Andrea, Doreen, and one other person I saw here.
Teresa.
Okay, Teresa?
Yeah, Teresa said she was interested.
Okay, awesome. All right, I do have your slides ready and we're sharing the last one.
Yes.
And here it is. Oops. Go, here we go. Do you see the slide?
I see your desktop.
Ah, there we go. Let's stop that. And share it again.
All right. So this picture right here was to celebrate my grandmother, who's sitting down there in the middle, her 80th birthday. And this picture was taken in September, I'm gonna say 6 years ago. And this is just a portion of the people who I call family. So I just wanted to share with you what, family looks like. And we were standing on a very busy street in Queens as we were taking the picture. And as we kept gathering, the people who were driving by were honking and waving at us. And so we were waving back to them, come back now, y'all, you're here. And this is the picture that was captured. And it's probably my second favorite family photo next to the one of from my wedding. And as you can see, there's a theme there. It's everybody together, happy and smiling. So my goal would be, if you attend this rainbow picnic, we recreate these large group family photos. And I think you should do the same too. Pictures last forever. I'm complete for today. Thank you. We can move into the closing slides. So Woo has now started a love offerings and donations on a monthly automated system. You can donate in increments of 25, 50, 75, or $100 monthly, simply by clicking one of the links, bit.ly/Woo Love, followed by that donation amount of 25, 50, 75, or $100. Your love offerings and donations continue to keep this programming going. So this is my contact information. That's my telephone number, 646-610-1722. I'm on Facebook at Tiffany R. Mathias, on Instagram as @1_True_Phoenix. So through one of those three methods, you can contact me and follow up. This is how I will also send out information to you regarding my rainbow picnic for September, and my email and website. Coming up tomorrow, Tuesday, August the 23rd, we have I Am Not Your Role Model, facilitated by the beautiful and lovely Martine Malavers. And then on Wednesday, the 24th, we have Sam Renee with Receive the Signs, Make the Shift. So please join these ladies for their sessions. All right, John Carl, it is all yours.
Yes. Now, I would like to welcome all of the newcomers to our Woo community. If you are in a Zoom space here with us, or you are watching on Facebook, I would like for you to share in the chat that you are new. New meaning first day, first month, first couple of months. You know, if you're still warming up to this community, it's a lot of love here in this community, and you can see that immediately by sharing in the chat whether you're new or not, and I'm sure some of our members will reach out to welcome you here. And welcome to this community where we commit to learn, elevate, and ascend. This is our schedule. If you are new, you may not know this, but we're here 5 days a week. We're here from Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. On Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. and Monday from 7 to 7:30. Our workshops are always streamed to Facebook. And you can go back to Facebook to watch the replays if ever necessary. And you are welcome to signing up for Woo Alerts. Just text Woo Nation to our 74121. That's Woo Nation to the number 74121. And you'll get those reminders. You'll never miss a session. You can also support our community by visiting our swag store. That's bit.ly/Woo Swag. We have numerous items for offer. We have our water bottles, tea or coffee mugs. You have t-shirts, tote bags, journals, and several other items that you can choose from. And we invite you, go there now, support our community, show that you represent and that you support this wonderful and striving community here on Zoom. And we thank you. And there are a few other options of how you can connect. You can register bit.ly/Wake Up Movement. You can find us on Facebook, bit.ly/Woo Community for our private group, and bit.ly/Woo Nation for our public group. You can find us on Instagram at Wake Up Everybody Virtual, and we're on YouTube at bit.ly/Woo on YouTube. And you can always email us at info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. And at this moment, I will stop the screen share and invite you to come off mute, show your faces this morning, and let's welcome and bless Tiffany with love. This is her love shower.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Tiffany.
thank you.
Tiffany, for this great
This
presentation.
was
It's
so
all for your
healing for
family.
me.
Very
Thank you,
important.
thank you.
I
Appreciate this
Thank you,
session.
think about
Tiffany.
my
Love
family this
you.
morning.
Thanks for
Thank
sharing
you,
your
Danielle
family,
Thank you.
Fo
Tiffany.
and
And as I always said,
Carl
let's move forward,
Martin,
everybody,
John
and have a
Carl.
blessed day.
for bringing, for admin. Y'all did a lovely job. Thank you,
Have a
thank you,
great
thank
day.
you.
I love
Thank
y'all.
you. It was amazing. Love y'all. This was a great, great, great,
Thank
great,
you
great
all.
thing.
Thank you, thank you, thank
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 you
you.
you.
so much,
Mwah.
Thank
Tiffany.
you.
Have a good
You
Can't
are
one.
wait.
also
Can't wait
welcome.
to see you
Thank
at the
you.
rainbow party. Rainbow party. Here I
Rainbow
come.
picnic coming your way.
That's right.
Thank you.
Love
Teresa,
y'all.
Great
Blessed
session.
day.
Yeah, the rainbow party.
Peace and blessing, everyone. Have a great
From
day.
Far Rockaway, Teresa, and represent from Far Rockaway to the
Yes,
rainbow.
ma'am. We definitely
That's
are
right.
coming from Far Rock.
Great
Yes.
topic, Tiff.
Thank you.
Okay. Very good. Have a great day.